No one on Earth knew that the signal wasn't meant for us. It was meant for someone else, someone ancient living beneath the moon's crust. But the moment humanity decoded that mysterious lunar frequency, everything changed. The violence began, the disappearances started. And the moon, once silent and calm, suddenly felt alive, watching, waiting, and planning. For years, astronauts reported hearing strange whispers inside their helmets whenever they orbited over the moon's dark side. Scientists dismissed it as technical interference, radio static, or psychological pressure. But on the night the signal strengthened, when every satellite caught the same pulse, there was no room left for doubt. The moon was broadcasting something, and the message was not human. Commander Elena Graves, head of Project Helios, was the first to analyze the transmission. What she heard chilled her blood. It wasn't a pattern of stars or coordinates. It was a countdown, a warning, or maybe a threat. Before she could report it, the lunar surface trembled, seismic readings spiked across the board. But what terrified Elena most was not the tremor, it was the shape, the outline. The movement detected underneath the moon's crust. Something was waking up. Earth dispatched an emergency reconnaissance team, Alpha 12, led by Captain Rian Kola, soldier known for surviving missions no one else dared to attempt. His team landed near the signal's origin point, Shackleton Crater. The moment their boots touched the ground, the static in their comms turned into whispers, not random noise. Voices speaking in a language that felt like pressure on the skull, forcing itself inside the mind. Rian tried to ignore it, until one of his soldiers screamed, dropped to his knees, and clawed at his helmet, begging someone to get them out of his head. But before Rian could help, the soldier's visor cracked from the inside. A force, an invisible, violent force, had crushed his skull without ever touching him. The moon was not dead, it was hostile. As they moved deeper into the crater, the ground split open, revealing a massive chamber beneath the surface. Strange symbols glowed across the walls, carved by hands that were clearly not human. And at the center, a structure pulsing with blue light, almost like a beating heart. Elena, listening from mission control, suddenly realized the signal wasn't a warning, it was a beacon. Something was calling out, something buried for thousands of years. Something hungry. Then, it answered. A towering alien form emerged from the shadows, skeletal, bioluminescent lines running across its limbs, its eyes like burning voids. The creature didn't walk, it floated, as if gravity had no claim over it. Its presence alone caused Rian's entire team to lose balance, their suits vibrating violently as if rejecting the environment. The being raised its hand. The ground surged upward. 2 soldiers were impaled instantly. Rian staggered backward, his mind filling with visions: Earth burning, oceans boiling, cities collapsing under tidal waves of alien energy. The creature wasn't showing the future. It was showing its intention. It wanted Earth. It wanted war. And humanity had just awakened it. Rian activated his emergency flare, a burst of energy powerful enough to blind their helmets and stun the alien for a split second. That was all they needed. They ran, gasping for air, racing toward the lander as the alien screamed, a vibration so intense their bones felt like they were cracking. When they lifted off, Rian looked back at the lunar surface. Dozens, hundreds, thousands of glowing cracks appeared across the moon. Something was breaking out. An entire species, buried for millennia, now awakened and enraged. Earth received Rian's final transmission before his ship entered radio silence. The moon is not a rock. It's a fortress, and it just opened its gates. Transmission ended. Earth panicked, governments scrambled, military fleets were deployed. But deep inside the moon, the alien species, the Solara, prepared to reclaim what they believed was theirs. Their message echoed across space. Now louder than ever, humanity was warned. Now humanity will burn. And the countdown resumed. 5, 4, 3. The moon had awakened. And the war had already begun. If you want more intense HFY stories, more moon mysteries, and more alien war episodes like this one, then support the channel by liking, subscribing, and turning on the bell icon so you never miss the next cinematic chapter. Humanity's fight has only begun, and your support decides how far this universe goes.